I was watching news on Al Jazeera. I usually do not get involved with these conflicts because they are behind, I don't know. I cannot understand that. But the way I see it, you have two groups. You have the Israeli group and you have the Palestinian group. And they hate each other, according to TV. They really hate each other's guts. And inside of these two, inside of the state of Israel and inside of the state of Palestine, you have those who enforce these conflicts and make them even bigger. And then you have ordinary people who don't give a shit about the war. They want to live in peace and prosperity. So you have, military groups, we shall not name any names, from the Israeli side and from the Palestinian side. Those from Israeli side get support from the West, while those from the Palestinian side get support from the East. I mean, it's divided even there. And the main problem is that innocent people are dying. And these are not Israelis. These are Palestinian people. These are Palestinian children, women, and people, ordinary people, who do not have anything to do with this conflict. And while they are dying, people are dividing, is this right, is this wrong? I mean, Israeli might be wrong, perhaps, not to offend them, but they might be perhaps wrong. Fuck them. Fuck the Israeli Zionist state. Fuck them. Me, Amir Malkic Prizmael, says fuck them. And fuck Netanyahu and fuck every single Zionist on this planet. I will explain you one thing. I have Jewish friends who hate the guts of Netanyahu, who hate the guts of Israeli state. How about that? Well, you don't hear that on the news. You will never hear that on the news. On the other side, my doctor, he's a Palestinian. You know what he told me? He told me that he lives in Jerusalem. He lives with the Jews, and these are the best neighbors he has ever had. He loves them, and they love him. Nothing about that on the news. But you have Zionists. You have Netanyahu. You have, and you have Hamas and those in Iran who back them up, and the ordinary people, Palestinian people, are dying. This is not all right. The Israeli people are doing to Palestinians what Hitler did to them. Period. Period. No discussion about could they be wrong or could they be right. Fuck that. They are guilty as hell. They have to be hanged. They have to be executed. Every single one of the Israeli government have to be executed. I'm not going to do that. I'm just talking about that. I don't give a shit, actually. But I have right to my own opinion. So they can go and fuck themselves. I have a sympathy for the women and children that are being slaughtered by the technology that is far more advanced than, Palestinians' rockets sold for the half price by the Iranians. I mean, this is not right, people. And the world is, we are going to offend Israelis. Oh, come on. Don't talk too much shit about them, The Zionists are dangerous. But the Zionists can go fuck themselves, people. The Zionists are the Nazis. That's what they are. They have the same politics, they have same treats, they have same means of treating the enemy as the Nazis. Period. Period. So, if possible, try to help these people. Try to help these innocent ones. They are not there to be slaughtered. They are there to live their lives at the best ability they have. They should not be prevented by living their lives by the means of bombings, bombing the hospitals, bombing the villages, you know. Ordinary people. Ordinary people. I'm a war child. I come from Bosnia. I have been beaten and tortured by the Serbian extremists. Extremists. The same shit as the Zionists. The same shit. And you had the extremists on all of the sides in Bosnia, you know. You had Islamic extremists, you had Serbian, and you had Croatian extremists. And you had ordinary people. Make a distinction amongst those two. That's the point. And if you are going to utter yourself about this conflict, do not be afraid to offend anyone. Stand up for your fucking truth, as I do. I'm Amir Balkish Prisma, also known as Prismael. And my heart weeps for the Palestinian women and children. Have a nice day.